Hello everybody. I'm doing a video on my favorite jewelry. These are my pieces. Some of them are vintage from years and years ago. Some I have made. Some are things I wear daily. Some were gifts. Some were finds in Shop Goodwill. Some I bought from some of the jewelry sellers online. I'm just going to go through this real quick, kind of an overview. It's raining and icky out. I have the pearls there. So what I think I'll do, I'll go through these kind of group by group. And I think that I will probably start, I'll let you guys just kind of look at the brooches. So, as far as the little group of earrings I have here, they're right next to some of my favorite brooches. So we'll start here. And what I have is, these I had gotten in a Goodwill jewelry jar or bag, and I just think they are just darling. They're really well made. Never heard of I can't even say Hallelujah Designs, but they're really, really nice. They're little angels. They're kind of a grayish teal with gold tone. Okay, so the next set I have is 2 slices of bread. And their eyes wiggle. Okay, I have my marcasite hearts. Right here. Very, very pretty, sterling. Then we have the beautiful cloisonne style owls. Darling. Then I have the little Jack Russell Terriers, which I've worn a few times, that I love. I love my teddy bears. They're just too cute. I also have a little set of guitars. I think the colors that I have are blue, green, yellow, and red. And there's one of them. I have these beautiful, I think these are like a brushed stainless dragonfly. These were in horrible condition. I cleaned them up, put hooks on them, and now they're beautiful again. The rabbits are also a favorite of mine. Their little tail. And then I have the buffalo nickel, and I'm not real sure how these were made. Probably from a button shank is what I'm thinking, but one of these came off. You see the Indian head on this side, and on the other side is the buffalo. So I have to work on those. I've got to put another one. This one fell off. Sorry, my lighting is kind of directly overhead. Okay, next we have the brooches. Most of these I have had for a long, long time. These are not new. These butterflies here were mine as a little girl, 4 or 5. This marcasite butterfly was my mother's. This one I actually purchased. These 2 I purchased, and they are gorgeous. Then I have the bird, which is one of my favorites, and I purchased that. I have this, which was my mother's. Very iconic little pearls. This I purchased. One of my first, it was really one of the first things I bought when I started collecting jewelry other than just to have myself. Come back. There you are. And it is a little balloon dog. I thought it was just so sweet. Little rhinestones. Then I purchased this one. These were not in Goodwill jars. Isn't that sweet? Then I have the rose pin. Just beautiful. Probably coral. This is my mother's. So I'm thinking that's probably coral and jade. Then we have the 3 kitties. It signifies me and my 2 sisters that I just met. So it'd be Joy, me, and Barb. Then I have a marcasite brooch. It's just gorgeous. Let's get this lighting back. Isn't that pretty? Then we have the little mask. She's been around for a long time. She's got that older C-clasp on it. Sorry these are all open, but I got to put them back in my jewelry box. And they hang on the top of the lid. Then I have this. And this is another Barse. I think. I don't know. This is a Jerry's. I don't remember. It's hard for me to see it. Yeah, that's a Jerry's. And it's a pin and a brooch. I mean, it's a pin and a pendant. Sorry. But that's just too pretty. And I have some more sand dollar jewelry. This is just an abstract piece that I thought was fabulous. Older vintage piece. The donkey is my favorite. I actually had this exact donkey as a child. I really don't know what happened to it. But for 2 years, someone had it online. I think it was on eBay. And I finally purchased it. It was a little more expensive. And it is, let's see here. If I can show you, if it'll cooperate. It is a Ana Sosa silver. Made in Mexico. And that's probably one of my favorite pieces because I remember wearing it. Probably before I was even in 1st grade. Then we have another bird. We have a parrot. And I fixed my mother's old wooden jewelry box with a piece of felt over the lid that goes inside the lid and kind of velcroed it to the back of the wood. And I can pin my pins on it. Next we have my bracelets that I'm very, very attached to. I have this bracelet here, which was my mother's. I'll just show it to you like that. So that's very, very important to me. And this earring is stuck. There we go. Then I have this bracelet that I bought at the antique store I went into, and it is all sterling silver with the AB beautiful long, elongated crystal beads. And I have these earrings to go with it, and they're a perfect match. They're so pretty. Very, very pretty. Then I have 2 Mickey Moto pearl bracelets that I made out of just a string of pearls my mother had purchased and never strung. And it has the AB crystal antique beads that I took off of the necklace that she had. These are the most exquisite pearls. They are just gorgeous. And of course, these earrings match this also. So that was kind of cool because it matched both. Then I have a set of pearls hanging on sterling wire that go very well. The pearl colors match the Mickey Motos. Very, very nice. Next I have the, I don't know what these are. These are from probably the 60s. My mother had these. I remember her wearing these. I don't think they're Bakelite, but they're probably an acrylic or something that they used back then, plastic. But they're some of my favorites. I have these little plastic dangle earrings. sorry, I'm not used to doing this without a tripod. These here that I just think are too cute. They're just plastic, but I like them for some reason. Okay, next I have a set of tiger eye bracelets that my aunt brought back from Korea years back in probably the 60s. These are real. They've been to the jewelry guy and he said yes, those are definitely real tiger's eye. Yellow. It's very rare. Very cold. They have earrings to match. And then I have real jade that I strung on these to stretch. And then I purchased this piece of jade here, and I'm going to wire wrap it and make a bracelet. I mean, a necklace out of this stone here, because it's such a perfect match for that. Those are the earrings right here. Okay, next we have just a group of rings, and I'll just kind of just let you see. These are, that's my labradorite, a little sterling. This is an agate, and oh, what is that? Amethyst. Almost had it said. This is a beautiful little purple stone. I don't think it's real, but it's very pretty. It's sterling. This is just a cutie. Little rhinestone, probably stainless. I wear it quite a bit. It's too cute. Then I have a small malachite right there. Then I have a pink stone that's set in sterling. And I have this pretty stone set in sterling. Kind of a light green. I'm not sure if that would be a peridot or what that is. It's very pretty. Then I have the garnet. Then I have this baguette style sterling ring. Very pretty. There's a couple more. Oh, this beautiful grape stone is set in sterling, but it needs to be reset. It's a little bit wonky there, if you can tell. So I need someone to loosen the prongs and reset it, but it's gorgeous. It looks like grape jelly. It's just too pretty. It's probably just a piece of glass, but I thought it was gorgeous. That's another ring I wear quite a bit. It's got little Swarovskis throughout it. I'm looking for my heartbeat ring. I got me and my daughter one. There it is. And this is like that tungsten steel. And it actually has like EKG heartbeat. You can see it. I thought that was just so pretty. It's all the way around. So there's that. Of course, there's my bigger malachite. I have some clampers, and these are my favorites. The pinks, the blue. This orange one is real soft. That is my Brighton. These three here on the end were my mother's. These were probably Mexican sterling. And this red, white, and blue has gold tone on the back. This one is supposedly sterling, but I don't think it is. That came